Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
like way near my brother.
Sharp as a tack. He's got his eyes on the Nasdaq.
Oh, that looks nice.
Order filled.
Designed for long shots. That thing looks cool. What's the difference between that and I guess the FB is more water friendly, probably. That thing looks really cool though. Enjoy it, man. Good luck on its maiden voyage.
Order filled.
I missed away for 2 minutes. That's not the joke. No, you haven't missed the joke yet. We're still getting lit. You missed yesterday. Yesterday is the one that I was talking about that sucked. Yeah, we've been getting. It's kind of slappy. These are not small moves on the 1 minute candles. These 1 minute candles are all like 50 points, something. One more minute to get, or 30 seconds to get lit for 2 jokes. Let's go. 7 more. Oh my God, 1 more. With 15 seconds left. There it is. With 5 seconds to spare.
Order filled.
GG's.
Order filled.
You have to shoot and eat bots at the same time. All right, here we go. September 12th, Thursday. Which is faster, hot or cold? Hot, because you can catch a cold. It's like, that's a pretty good dad joke, I feel like. Kind of stupid. And then we have tomorrow, Friday the 13th. Why haven't aliens visited our solar system yet? Because they read our reviews. Only 1 star. God. I hate that that's funny to me. That joke was out of this world. That one is definitely a dad joke. I feel like that's like pretty solid dad joke.
Order filled.
Wow. Okay, we're still chopping at VWAP. It's just like the chop is like 50 points. I mean, literally 80s to like, yeah, 80s to 40 points. High 80s to low 40s on single 1 minute candles. So 40 point chop so far. We got liquidity higher, but again, who knows? Should have put my hoodie on. I'm freezing.
I like the alien joke.
The first one gets the constellation prize. LLLLLLLLLLLLLLL.
That's solid. Honestly, that's honestly pretty solid. Yeah, GG's. That's a good one.
I just gotta check. Fuck it, I could got it back. Mama gotta earn. But just like you never learn. Diamonds on my mind. I'm freaking all night. Always on the grind. Look at me now. I just gotta check. Fuck it, I could got it back. Mama gotta earn. But just like you never learn. Diamonds on my mind. I'm freaking all night. Always on the grind. Look at me now. I just gotta check. Fuck it, I could got it back. Mama gotta earn. Just like you never
This coffee's pretty good. This lock alone, double.
All night. Always on the grind. Look at me now. Just gotta check. Just gotta check.
Pretty solid.
Just gotta check. Just gotta check. Just gotta check. Just gotta check. Just gotta check.
Still chopping VWAP. We're technically greenlighted to trade as of 2 seconds ago, but we are still chopping VWAP, and
Order filled.
there's nothing to do if we're chopping VWAP.
I just gotta check. Just gotta check.
Order filled.
Just gotta check. I just gotta check. Just gotta check.
Have you tried drinking yerba? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, to be honest.
Look at me now. I just gotta check. Look at me now. I just gotta check. Fuck it, I could got it back.
Market today looks scary. To be honest, looks like a day where I'd lose my PAs. Just be patient, man. If it looks scary, just don't trade yet. It's the best piece of advice I can give you. The best piece of unsolicited advice I can give you. Do whatever you want, but if it looks scary and you don't like the way that it's moving, don't participate in it. It's been open for 15 minutes. We got plenty of time. 16 minutes. Or we're gonna do something else.
Look at me now. Just gotta check. I just gotta check. Look at me now.
How long do you have IB to set? IB takes 1 hour. 8:30 open to 9:30. 1 hour, 1 full hour. I have a whole video on IB I would suggest watching. Or you can do exclamation point strat and watch that video. So it's like we crack 230s and it starts to get interesting. But until then, we're really just like still in that same range. 9:30 open EST? No, we don't talk about futures in EST. You talk about futures in Central Time because it's based in Chicago. So 8:30 open is the Central Time open. It's the true open. It's when we just started. You can see the clocks on my screen. It's 8:47 right now. So you wait an hour into the open. Okay, trying to crack the 30s. Wick test maybe? Yeah, maybe. It's just like, ooh, do you really want to take that? I don't know. Taking a wick test in the middle of the range right now, which is also like right where the bottom of the range was previously, to where it, man, you get filled there and it decides to accept back into that range. It's going to be a quick 30 points against you, which would suck. Not my favorite spot for one, to be honest. I do not like wick tests when it's chopping because a lot of times the wicks are in the middle of the range, which are super sketchy usually. Crazy how we pumped yesterday after the dump. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I was saying that at the beginning of the stream. I didn't watch any of the pump. I logged on this morning and was shocked to see that we were up into the 19,200s. It's like, what happened?
Order filled.
Hey Matt, any reason you'd be giving out your Sierra chart settings or allowing another live streamer to have your title trades by Matt on their Sierra chart? He might have gotten Sierra, like the trading platform help.com, if he's using my templates. Anybody can get my Sierra chart templates. Exclamation point Sierra.
Order filled.
Who is it?
Order filled.
Alright, we still have the lows, just barely. Tail's closing in 5 seconds. Closing pretty heavy, it's good. Is your template available for tablet use? No, you can't use Sierra chart on a tablet, I don't think. So this is a true wick test. It needs to run up, what, 40, 50 points basically from here.
Order filled.
I just don't know if I like the location. I asked for the dude's name and he goes, oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
Order filled.
Probably doesn't exist, I guess.
Order filled.
I don't think ICT uses initial balance, does he? If he does, I was definitely not aware of that.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
That name does not pop up on anything.
Order filled.
Bro, that's probably you. This guy's got three views on an entire live stream. That's probably just straight up you. I don't know how you find someone with 3 views. Alright. We got Delta kind of pushing in. Technically, this requires 30 points, which is what I was talking about earlier. Just don't trust it. I don't trust it. We'll see if we like reject it or not. It's just this right here. This is what's spooky to me. Is like we're in Wick Central here, so if we do not quickly reject 49, the push back up into VWAP I think happens very quickly. Publicity at its finest? Yeah, no kidding.
She went for me slowly, and she pushing up on me, and she act like she know me, then I'm playing along. Now she act like she want me, and she pushing up on me, and she like karaoke, so she singing along. She got me in a hypnosis. She got me in a hypnosis.
But shout out to him for being part of tradingplatformhealth.com and part of the community for that matter.
She got me in a hypnosis.
Order filled.
10 points on that? Yeah. It's just sketchy, man. I don't know. I don't like it. I just don't like it. It looks like the very first test of it works, right? For at least 10. Like it worked for 10. But this is kind of what I thought was going to be happening with it, was the quick push up. And like, yeah, if it works for 10, it works for 10, right? But I just don't trust this part of it. Man, this candle's almost 100 points top to bottom. B minus setup. Yeah. It's honestly a good point. Like that is technically a setup, and it should be listed as a setup because it is a wick test, right? But it's not A+ to me because of the fact that we're like back in the range. A+ wick test setups are when we don't have like a ton of chop consolidation that would easily slide through it right before.
Order filled.
And like even then, like you technically have not been stopped out, right, on the wick
Order
test,
filled.
so you technically could have got something again, right? But it's like damn near the bottom is like 10 points, like almost to the tick. So it's just sketchy. Got volume here. Got a block at the overnight lows as well. 120 sitting down there.
Order filled.
It also ran through the targets on its way up
Order
there, which is
filled.
also sketchy on its own. I agree with that. I've not done any data on that, which would actually be fairly intriguing of the number of times that a wick test runs up through its actual target in order to achieve its entry, how often does that work? That's a really good point and a really good question that I don't know the answer to. I don't think I've really ever paid attention to that super hard.
Order filled.
But I'm going to start. I like that thought process
Order
on like,
filled.
is it worth taking if it has to run through its, you know, if it has to run through its targets. And like, look, that's a full fill. So like the wick test still played, right? That's
Order
a full
filled.
fill without getting stopped, right? Because the
Order
stop is at the
filled.
red line. In a perfect world, assuming that you're capable of having it be the way that it needs to be based on volatility, etc., right? But this was like a 30-point stop. So it was from 50 to 77, so 27 points, but you just ran to 27 points in the money to the tick. So, I mean, $500 plus on that. Took $250 of drawdown or something for a $500 trade. It still makes sense. It's just a little sketchy. It always does some sort of pullback around VWAP. Ooh, scary statement. Very scary statement, man. Dude, the bottom tick exit, man. But I would have been kind of, honestly, kind of pants to
Order
be in this
filled.
trade, and to have taken this with the anticipation of getting a full roll to that. I would have been absolutely my pants in this moment as we're getting back into the range.
Order filled.
All right, there's yesterday's close and VWAP again. We are still slapping off of it.
Happens sometimes.
It might be a day that VWAP does work.